Good morning. I have stuff from Elon Musk, Trump and WTF Freeland. Right? Now, I was watching Greta Thunberg. She was getting questions from the Rebel News guys in Davos. I saw her reaction. And I thought about, how do these people perceive us? You know, people like Greta, Fauci, Bill Gates, Al Gore. What's their idea about us? And I was reminded of something that happened to me years ago, and I will tell you this story. Right. I was sitting at a table, and there were like 6 people sitting there. We were having a coffee break, and everybody knew each other. And there was one guy there, let's call him Eric. He's a friend of mine, right? Eric started to talk about a guy who wasn't there, who was part of the gang, but he wasn't there at the time. Let's call him Bill, right? So Eric started talking about Bill. And he said, he was serious about this. He said, you know, Bill, he is mad. Really, he is. He is insane. You know? And people around the table started laughing. I didn't laugh. And then something happened. Bill came in through the door. And I said, hey, Bill, Eric's got something to tell you. And the room went quiet. And Bill said, so, what is it? And Eric, he looked very nervous. And he didn't say anything. He was just looking at me. And I said to Bill, well, Eric, he says that you're crazy. And the room got very tense, very uncomfortable, you know? And I think that's how they perceive us. We are very uncomfortable to them. They don't want us at this table. They want us gone. Because we bring up things that they don't want us to bring up. They want to be able to talk about everything they want, and people should just nod or laugh, you know. But we will not let them do it. This is very annoying, right? Like Greta Thunberg and Al Gore, right? They say, well, trust the science, they say. And we bring up things like, well, what about the Maldive Islands? Science said that the Maldive Islands would be gone by now, by 2018. You see how annoying this is? They just want people to listen and nod and agree. See? Here's another example. This happened just recently. WTF Freeland, the Deputy PM of Canada, she was doing some speech, and she suggested that low-skilled workers are the most overpaid. She wants to be able to say things like this, you know, and people should just agree with her and think, well, that's interesting. And we say, what the fuck are you saying? Now, if there's anyone overpaid here, it's you. Now, that's what we would say, I suppose. She doesn't like this, so she will call us far right and conspiracy theorists. They want us gone, of course. They want to get rid of us. Trump is, I think he's a bit uncomfortable about the tea. He doesn't seem to want to talk about it. But I saw this interview with him, and he's still bragging about the tea, you know. He said that he was able to get the thing done in 9 months. as opposed to 5 to 12 years. Right. Still bragging about it. But he also said this, very important, he said, to note that he did not order lockdowns or federal mandates. He never forced anyone, he said. And that's a good point, of course. He never did. He also praised Republican governors for refusing the mandates. All right. You know, I think Trump needs to step up on this subject. He needs to be a man on this one. He needs to admit that this was wrong, that this was terrible, or he will not be able to go anywhere. This will stop him. I wonder if he's able to do it. We'll see. Right. Now some good news. First, well, I think this is good news. Elon Musk, he tweeted this. I had major side effects from my second cup of tea. Felt like I was dying for several days. A lot of people are listening to Elon Musk. I'm very pleased to see him tweeting this. And then finally this, great news about a musician that I didn't know this guy, John Rich. Just a story, right? Country and western musician, John Rich. During the mandates, the lockdowns, he cancelled the show. When he found out that people had to show passports to get into the show, he cancelled the thing. A very strong thing. And then he was sued by the promoter. And the promoter lost the case. I just like the story. And I want to promote this guy, John Rich. So I'll put a link below to one of his songs, right? And about music, I want to show you something. I got this on the mail, right? See if you can see it. It's from a viewer, Bill Lascelles in Canada. His music, it's great. No? He doesn't pay me to show you this, of course, but I want to show it to you. And I put a link below so you can listen to him. It's great music. Reminds me a bit about, Stephen Stills, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, which I like very much. Very good. Great singing and great lyrics. Right. Well, that's all. Be good.